myself they are.
No.
I'm a little positive beats out of it. I'll write that.
Well, keep repeating it till it's true.
That's right. All right, it's all five.
Believe me. My worthy.
Patiently. Carter's not gonna be here. Is Mary coming in?
No, you said she didn't need to.
You got anything from Carter?
You didn't tell me I didn't need to.
You need.
Playing favorites or what?
Matter of fact, man.
Well, it's mentioned.
And you're not my favorite.
That's the way I like to be.
It's not as hard as usual, but it's not. Well, they got the tower base in and poured concrete around it.
Did they?
Way to steal the only thing I had to talk about tonight. Thanks, Chuck.
It's a moment of glory is shot.
Hey, I have 6 o'clock. We'll call this meeting to order. Would everyone please join me in the pledge? I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You roll call, please.
Mayor Chuck Davis,
Here.
Corey Oxford,
Here.
Councilman Bill Barkhurst. Councilman Jerry Flutie.
Here.
Okay, we'll have a quorum. We'll move forward. Has everybody had a chance to look at the agenda? I have a motion to approve the agenda as read.
Make a motion to approve the agenda as read.
Second,
I'll second it.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, we'll move into approval of minutes from the June 17th meeting. Are there any questions or discussion on those? Do I have a motion to approve the minutes from the June 17th meeting?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from the June 17th meeting.
Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, we'll move on to approval of the bills. We had deposits in the amount of $212,531.99. Accounts payable in the amount of $237,379.47. Transmittals in the amount of $63,176.35. And payroll in the amount of $48,425.37. Questions? Do I have a motion to go ahead and approve the bills?
I'll make a motion to go ahead and approve the bills.
Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we'll move on to correspondence.
So we have the Flying for the Brand across Wyoming, on July 4th. And so there will be a C-130 flying over Bridge Street at approximately 9:50 in the morning.
That's a all subject to weather and everything, but
Yes, yep,
it's looking pretty good.
On the fourth.
on the floor, yep.
Yep,
Oh, two of them, sorry, no, just one, because they split up, sorry.
yeah. What time did you say?
9:50 in the morning.
Are you up by then, Emery?
Oh, yep.
And then the other one is from the Rollins Police Department, and Rollins National Night Out is going to be August 4th at Bolton Park from 5 to 8 p.m.
Okay. Did you attend that last year?
I did not, but.
Somebody went.
Officer Lear went, I think, last year, and Lieutenant Morris.
Yeah, I thought, said it was pretty good. So. Okay, we'll move on. Is there any more correspondence? Okay, we'll move on. Any items from the public? Okay, we'll move on to council comments. Okay, we'll move on to reports from departments, town hall. And the first one, I'll just go ahead and take it. If you turn to page 24 in your packet. Then working with the school district and the county and trying to get this land up here. It's called the Mountain View Edition. It's up here where they want us to take over the library. And it needs a little survey work. We need to find a few pins up there and kind of get it put together on what actually is ours. I mean, it's really difficult to read. So I talked to EA and to the surveyor and to get a few pins put in and kind of get the road where they're supposed to be. One side of there's two blocks there, and one block, there's 6 lots per block, or 12, and the other one, there's 16. So the west side only has 6 blocks or 6 lots in a block or a half a block. And this is what they quoted me. They won't exceed $5,000 to get in there and survey that and get us some pinpoints so we know exactly where our land is there. Any other questions? Any questions?
No.
Do I have a motion that allow me to go ahead and go through with this and work with Levi, the BA Associates, and kind of get our streets and everything coordinated, get some pins set?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to let you go with Engineering Associates to work on this property, not to exceed $5,000 with Levi.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Okay, we'll move on to a special events permit.
This is from Brianna Fall. She is the one that does the farmer's market. Right now, the hours of the farmer market are 11 to 4, and she's just requesting that they get moved from 9 to 3. So the farmer's market would be open from 10 to 2, but they want an hour set up and an hour clean up afterwards. She just said that the later in the afternoon, it's just dying down, and so they wanted to start a little earlier and try to get a bigger crowd.
So they want to do 10 to 3 now?
9 to 3.
9 to 3?
Question? Just
Isn't that more in line with what it used to be?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
And the cones and stuff are up earlier than that. The guys put them out way earlier than that, so it's really not gonna, but.
okay. Well, the chair would take a motion to amend this farmer's market special event permit again to change the hours from 9 to 3 instead of 10 to 4.
I'll make a motion to amend the special events permit for the farmer's market to 9 to 3.
Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, we'll move on to the Carbon County Joint Powers Board. Roger Cox's seat is up. He has contacted me. I don't know if he got his letter in yet saying he would like to stay on the board one more. And, I told him it'd be up to the council. We can either vote him back in. I mean, I will go ahead and appoint him to that board if the council wants me to, or we can advertise. But Roger's brings a lot of experience to it, so. I would like to just go ahead and appoint Roger Cox to the Carbon County Joint Powers Board. But I need you guys to confirm it through a
You
vote.
need a motion?
Yeah.
Yeah, I make a motion that you reappoint Roger Cox to the Joint Powers Board.
Have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Okay, we'll move on to Cassell Cloud quote.
This is, we put it into the budget this year. Now we're hosted to sell, so everything is going through the server. We have to manually update things. We're wanting to move it to the cloud, which will speed up our processing times. And it will work a lot better with our timekeeping programs that we have. Right now we're having a lot of issues with that, like timing out. And it's really affecting like payroll time and a lot of other things. Moving to the cloud will alleviate that. We have been talking to Zell and they have offered to let us start July and go through December at no cost. So we then would be $3,600 for all of next year, January through December. And that is roughly $300 more than we're paying Zell right now. But from now until December, there will be no charge.
So it's basically 3,600.
For the year, yeah.
So it's basically gonna, if we go with it now, it'll save us $1,800. Basically. I don't have a problem with it. I don't know what the council feels about it. We talked about this once before of reaching out and looking into it, so.
You guys need this, thanks, we help you out a lot.
It will be very beneficial.
Will also cut us down to needing just one server when Pine Cove has to replace our servers. I've talked to Derek and we'll just share a server between the PD and Town Hall that way.
Yeah, that's that part.
So that halves that cost there.
Yeah, we're saving you more money.
So that holds the whole thing on the cloud then.
Yeah.
SQL server will all be on.
Well, almost everybody uses cloud anymore
Yeah.
for everything, so. I'll take a motion if you wanna go ahead and allow us, and we can, at least for those 6 months, and if it doesn't work out the way we want to, we can cancel it then. Okay. I would take a motion to go ahead and try this for 6 months at a no cost.
The option renew.
Yeah, I'll take a motion for that.
Okay, I'll make a motion to try this Cassell Cloud for 6 months, and if it works out good, then we'll renew the contract the first year.
Thank you.
Do I have a second to that motion?
I'll second it.
Any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Police Department.
Mr. Mayor, Council, don't have much tonight. As the mayor already pointed out, they've got the face board for the antenna, so now that'll set for 28 days and they can erect the new antenna. They've got the conduit pretty well all the way over there to run everything from the building to the antenna. Otherwise, just been busy and we're getting ready for 4th of July and we've been working with Eugene at the streets department quite a bit. We're gonna have a little bit of a ballet of road closures going on from bouncing everything around for the parade and Saratoga days, but I think we're all prepared for everything. That's all I got.
Any questions? Okay,
All right.
thank you. I have nothing to report from the fire department. I talked to the chief and his treasurer just the other day and everything's going good. They've had no calls, so. We'll move on to the recreation department.
The only thing I have for the recreation department is, And it's more towards the Recreation Commission. They will not have a July meeting, so the next recreation meeting will be August 6th.
Okay. Is that it?
But softball starts Monday.
Okay. Okay. We'll move on to Department of Public Works. Mr. Emery.
Gentlemen, we're working down through, we'll just start with number 14. So the pool, we've been having pretty good success. I was waiting to see if we'd get kind of the weather like we did last year in July, and we did with the smoky, kind of cooler nights. And we've been able to keep the pool above 85 and the little hot pool at about 100, about where it usually is. So the insulated pool blanket and a little pump and how we decided to arrange things seems to be working like we hoped it would. So as far as this American League testing, they come up out of northern Colorado. I've worked with them in the past out of Boise. We've got a leak in the pool and it's growing like a pretty aggressive cancer. We won't have them come in until after we're probably closed, but the pool still needs to be warm. And what they do is they inject helium gas into the pipes, and then they have a machine that can basically hear those helium bubbles busting through, and it's pretty accurate. Well, that one leak we've got right now is like pushing 30 gallons a minute. So we're having to fill it up a couple times a day almost to keep up with it.
Really?
And it's only down probably about 2.5 feet. It's on one of the outlet lines from what we can tell, but there's handfuls of them. So they should be able to get us within, a foot and a half, and we just pothole down and fix it. So there was actually a letter in my email to go along with this. So if you look at that, they have the 1 technician, 2 technicians. So we would be looking at 1 technician with an additional 4 hours due to drive time. So we'd be right up around 2950 is what their estimate was. And I just want to get that approved now so we can get on their books. They tend to start filling up towards the end of the summer.
Well, we probably ought to find the leak.
Yeah.
So
When did we close the pool in the?
I think last year was right after,
right around Memorial or Labor Day.
I think we
Right, and I think we kept it open Labor Day.
somewhere right around there. When all the lifeguards went back to school, we
Yeah,
were,
And then we have water aerobics stuff.
yeah.
They finished it out.
yeah.
So as long as the pool's warm and all that, and it's in balance, they can come and yes.
Do I have a motion to go ahead and get on the books with American Leak Detection? Approximately $3,000, $3,000.
I'll make a motion to allow American Leak Detection for around $3,000. We're find the leak we have in the pool.
Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay.
Okay. Moving on to the crushed asphalt contract, it's number 15. It's actually would be the crushed asphalt, crushed concrete contract. So I've been able to, me and Ryan with Politoga have been bouncing schedules back and forth. We did finally were able to get up there and kind of get on some dates settled. And in order to access that material that we've got up there for what we did last time, which worked really well, and clean up, this is a good option for us to do both of those things. We figure there's about 2,000 tons of concrete. It's pretty hard because it's all up there like this. So until we start kicking it and cracking on it, we're not gonna, might be less than that, but that's kind of our best estimate. And then we'll make more of that crushed asphalt like we did last time, stack it up off to the south. And once that's done, blade everything off, smooth everything out, get rid of the garbage. And then we would utilize those piles until it's gone. I think even with everything going on up there politically, that's a lot of fuel and hauling to remove all of that.
Right.
So I think this is kind of the natural next step. We've been utilizing other locations for storage and slop material and stuff like that. But this is costs about half to have it manufactured instead of just buying it. Plus we don't have trucking time and whatnot.
Looking at $60,000.
Yeah. And it just goes up. The more you crush, the more we save. With things we got on the docket with the Lake Road and, street patching and things like that. That's a reasonable amount of material. It's not gonna sit there for a really long time,
No. It was.
but it's enough of a stockpile to do stuff with for a while.
Sure handy to have. I would say move forward with it.
Yes.
You want to enter into this contract? It would.
Yeah. You need a motion?
Yeah, I will need a motion on this.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to enter into the crushed asphalt contract. That's with Ryan Monks.
Watoga aggregates, yeah.
Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Okay, so the next one is the lease for kind of our unique situation we had with that old sign there over next to Aspen Sky for the river cottages and the hobo pool. When it got blowed over. They had a new sign already, trying to determine, where it was at and what for. Kylie suggested if we want to continue that, just to have a lease of that little section right away. So this is that lease. There are a couple of little small things that she just needed clarified. I just got those yesterday. I sent them back over to her. But if we can just add those in, she doesn't have any problems with them. Could Chuck just sign it as soon as we get those back from her, hopefully tomorrow.
Okay, what was,
So what were the additions?
Well, it's the comments in red there. She just had a couple of questions. Most of them were pretty ancillary. Who's mowing, is there who's paying for the utilities, just like that, things that she wasn't sure if they were there or not. And you guys have power there, right? So they pay the power up for the lights. And, if we do right away mowing in there, we would mow the right away like we do for anything. It's just those little things. So as soon as she gets those cleaned up, if you guys are okay with it and Chuck could sign it, would be that wrapped up.
well, it was drafted by our attorney and I've read some of it, not all of it. I was just reading its comments in red. Not much. I don't have any issues with it. As long as it meets all our sign requirements and all that,
Yeah, the signs are being compliant
with our regulations.
yeah. Why not had no problems with it.
Well, the chair would take a motion to go ahead and clean this contract up. And give the mayor permission to sign it once these little details are cleaned up in it.
Make a motion to allow you to sign that once the details are cleaned up. By the attorney, that's good.
Okay,
For the sign?
do I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Motion carries.
All right, last one. I know I gave you guys the plans at the last meeting there for that sewer project. I just included a little overhead. Wanted a refresher. So we're pretty much all buttoned up. We're ready to go out to bid. Probably end of next week or the first part of the following. We won't have another meeting before either of those times. So if you guys are okay with that, we would start advertising the contract. Just as a reminder, it's a SRF funded project, so they're actually paying half. So if you look there on that little memo that I handed out on the back, so they'll reimburse everything as we go, and then we close this thing out and we make that annual payment on the project. Our savings is about $1.2 million because they're willing to pay half for it. So we do this project at $1.2 million less than we would have if we didn't get the SRF funding involved. So I think it's a pretty good deal for us.
Mm-hmm.
You just need permission to bid this out, right?
Yeah.
That's something, yeah, it needs to be done.
Yeah, and the river crossings are the primary. We think there's enough room in there to get those other two lines up on the hill down that weren't a part of the west bench, but those will be add alternates. They're designed, they're ready to go, but the two lines under the river will be the base bid, and then we'll have those two as add alternates. Hopefully we'll be able to award everything, but instead of having to put it all together and then rebid the whole thing and rescope, we'll have the base bid and then we'll have those two add alts.
One alternative. Number 2, it's in the alley on Rochester.
Mhm.
It's in 11. Okay. Is it bad or is it?
Yeah, and we were gonna do it with the other line that was up there, that alternate number 1, I think, but it wasn't a part of the special purpose tag project. And so mixing those funding sources from the state's perspective and talking to Kyle was gonna be kind of problematic to determine what pennies were going where, and it was just cleaner to separate them.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember this one, but I didn't remember that one.
Yeah, I think that's the last one we have up there. Still,
It was probably done right before, well, in Brand B went from 11th up. Yeah. That's subdivided. Well, do I have a motion to go ahead and put this out for bid, the sewer project underneath the river? Alternatives.
I'll make a motion, to put this sewer project out to bid, and you've got 2 alternatives. What was it?
just the two lines on the hill up here would
Right.
be the adults.
Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right. I just kind of wanted to talk about mosquito spraying real briefly. We are out spraying when we can get away from the wind. We're trying to stick to that Monday, Wednesday, Thursday schedule like we originally advertised. Due to the wind, we haven't been able to get out consistently every single day, but I don't want to get to where we're spraying not on those advertised days. Because if there's people who are, well, they're not out here Tuesdays or Fridays, that's when I do my deck time or whatever. So that's, we'll get a calm night and I'll get a comment, why didn't you guys spray last night? Well, that's because we were sticking to the schedule that was advertised. So we're working with what we can. We've got sprays planned for tonight and tomorrow. But the wind, there's only so much we can do with these we've been getting.
It's not that it hasn't been blowing a little bit.
Yeah, and then the next day that we're not scheduled to spray, sometimes it's not. It's hard. So we either kind of miss a few days that might be prime, or we try to go to like an everyday type of deal. And then we have the offset of that where people are, trying to stay inside because they don't like the spraying. So
Yeah, I haven't really noticed them being bad either.
it's because the wind's been blowing.
That could be too.
They're in Nebraska.
Yeah.
They're
Well, they can have the problem. We'll give it to them.
They're definitely out. All the main besides the tie-in is done. It all pressure tested, the specs, all the back T test. So all the roads are open, cleaned up for now. And then walls are going up and all the framing's happening over at the park. Curb and gutter after the 4th, and our new signs, wayfinding signs are here. They're in the shop. We'll have start putting those up tomorrow. Probably won't get a lot of them done. Some problems locating the YDOT spec hole size of hole saw for the posts. So a lot going on.
We talked about weed eating over here. They weed eat it around the big bushes. If you could have them cut the bushes back. I mean, it looks good, just around the bushes.
I understand.
So.
Yes, we can do that.
Bring that to their.
Okay.
Other than that, I think that the town's looking really good. A lot of the mowing got done. Going up Bridge Street and Main and
Yeah,
Rock Streets.
we tried to do that. And the sweeper demo, is a week later than I was hoping for. Is what it is. Well, they'll be here next, plan is the 9th, that. Anyway, any questions?
Me.
Okay. I don't know if we've got anything for the planning commission or the joint powers board.
Okay, well, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thanks, Emery.
Do we have any? No, we don't have anything from the rec commission. Their next meeting, Jim said, will be August 3rd. 2026 at 6 p.m. Nothing from the airport advisory board. Well, there are a couple updates. I signed the contract for the striping and the chip sealing up there. And they are all just everything's through YDOT, so we can be reimbursed. I think we will be seeing the first bill come through here shortly. Probably not too far away, but everything's a go on that. Emery had the boys fix the fence where the car run through it. We'll probably leave that up to the airport manager and you to go after his insurance to fix it right. And
I do Cody's advanced fence is supposed to be dropping off a quote for putting in the correct application to fix it.
And then I'm gonna look at their bylaws on that and see how, if they mention anything about maintenance on the fence or anything and how it comes back. So I don't know. That may be in there, something to do with their minimum standards that they're about ready to get done. I don't know. I've gotta find that out, but that's what's going on at the airport. I haven't heard nothing from the South Central Wyoming Medical Emergency Service Board, so. Is there any new business to be brought before the town? Do I have, well, the only one thing I want to say before we close is you guys all have a lovely 4th of July. I think the town's gonna be a little busy,
Yeah.
so be careful and we'll probably see people running around.
Sure.
Thank you.
Do I have a motion to adjourn this meeting?
I'll make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Aye. Wait, didn't hear an aye.
Didn't you?
No.
Ain't that something?
I'll